Hey friends, I am back with a new book. It's called Five Types of Wealth by Sahil Bloom. He published this book in May 2021. Okay, so when we say wealth, what comes to your mind? When we say wealth, we always think about money, finance, investments, so on and so forth. So, here I am going to share a secret by Sahil mentioned in this book that money is just one part of what we say, or what we make basically to life. To basically, this makes life truly rich, but the true wealth is broader. It's about living fully in every area of life. Today, I will introduce five types of wealth: time, social, physical, mental, and financial. These are the five types of wealth, and also I will be sharing short stories that can change your life. Yes. Starting with the first story, that is with regards to time wealth. So, these are just stories for you to understand things better that has been explained in this book. Time wealth. A friend of mine was busy with work. She realized she had spent a proper evening with her teenage daughter in months. She all of a sudden she realized that she had not spent any proper moment in the evening with her daughter. That's when one Sunday she cancelled all the meetings and cooked dinner with her daughter. That one evening strengthened the bond. Their bond was, in different ways. It was like buying, it was not related to money. It was the time that they spent together. So basically, even the free hours, it's not the free hours, it's control over how we spend our time. Bloom calls it awareness, attention, and control. Sometimes many people have a habit of just scrolling on reels, wasting their time, not giving the dedicated time to what actually needed in their life. That's where Sahil wants to bring this topic and explain what's important in our life. Coming to the next point, that is social wealth. So when it comes to social wealth, there is a short story. I once met a retired man who was healthy and he was wealthy in every sense except social. He had money but no close friends. He told me the happiest day of his year was when his old college friend called him unexpectedly. Bloom reminds us that deep, authentic relationships are priceless. Invest in people who matters. Call an old friend. Spend time with your family, because social wealth is the glue of a happy life. Then here comes the mental wealth. What he wants to say about the mental wealth. A story, again a story, because through story you will understand better what Sahil wants to say. A colleague was constantly chasing promotions but felt exhausted and unfulfilled. He began journaling for 10 minutes every morning. So for mental peace, mental wealth, we should do journaling, we can do meditation, whatever can help us out. What matters the most? Within weeks, his clarity and focus improved. His stress dropped. Mental wealth can bring purpose, growth, and space. It gives your time to thrive. Sometimes these small habits like reflection, reading, or quiet walks expand our mental wealth, keeping your life intentional instead of reactive. Coming to physical wealth, as we all know why physical wealth is important. We know, but we don't give time. So here again a story. One of my cousin health was not good. Like for almost for 12 years he was working continuously without giving a break to his health, family, etc., etc. All of a sudden got collapsed at his workplace. Now, that was a wake up call. Forced him to do exercise, eat better, prioritize sleep. His energy, confidence, and happiness soared. So, physical wealth teaches us to be how to recover all this. Without it, all the other types of wealth would suffer. Physical wealth is very much important. Then the last comes the financial wealth. Yes, here also I would like to share a story. A friend earned a high salary but spent like anything. He started saving 10% of his paycheck. 10 years later, he didn't just have money, he had freedom and choice. See, financial wealth is an important tool, but if you have a loan, if you have a debt, then that is something going to trigger you. So we need to have a balanced thing of everything. Even our finance should be balanced. The author has very well explained how these 5 types of wealth, once settled properly, once it's balanced, only then we can have a happy, healthy life. For example, if someone say that uh, I used to do my exercise in the 20s, and now at the age of 40 I'm not doing it. That's not going to help him or her. What she can do or what he can do is like doing the exercise in the early, I would say 40s or 50s, and then being better in the 60s. You need to follow, you need to have that consistency. Focus on financial and mental wealth. Everything is important. So here I would like to conclude that today, before going to sleep, be grateful for whatever you have in your life. Think about it. What is that you're missing? You should always have a scorecard with you, wherein you give the proper scoring, which will make it easy for you to understand where you're lacking behind. With this, I would like to say once again that wealth is not about money, it's about designing a life worthy living. So just give importance to all the 5 wealth and then see how your life changes. Thank you.